Welcome back to another episode of Who the F**k. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced Reading and Leeds 2019. In today's video we're looking at Mayday Parade. They're a kind of alternative emo pop band from America. If you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the fuck are Mayday Parade?
Let's go!
Mayday Parade are made up of 4 members. That's a lie, they're made up of 5 members. Derek, Alex, Brooks, Jeremy and Jake. They're from Tallahassee, Florida, United States of America. Wikipedia describes them as a punk pop band, a pop rock band, an alternative rock band, an emo pop and emo band. I think that's pretty accurate for their sound. They have a very similar kind of sound to The Main.
In the backseat of a taxi, when you told me we were lonely.
I did a video about them recently. There's this thing that kind of reminds me of early Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco and Paramore. But with a kind of slightly more commercial edge with bands like the Plain White T's and the Fray. In a recent interview they mentioned that they were trying to make music that was similar to that of Coldplay, so I think we all know where this video is going. The band formed in 2005 as a result of merging 2 local Tallahassee bands, Kid Named Chicago and Defining Moment. Still without a name, they decided to record their first EP, Tales Told by Dead Friends. They decided on the band name Mayday Parade during the week they spent in the studio recording their EP. Following the release of their EP, they would go on tour with Miley, Branston and the Plain White T's. In early 2007 they started working on their debut album, and during this time the lead singer of the band, Jason Lancaster, left citing a lack of writing credit, and would go on to work with the band Go Radio and his own solo projects, releasing a worship album in 2007 under the outfit Lancaster. Drop the vowels. The band would go on to release their first album, A Lesson in Romantics, on Fearless Records. We've spoken about Fearless Records before. They were mentioned in the Mains video as their record label, but they've also worked with the Plain White T's. In April of 2018, the band announced that they had signed to Rise Records for their 6th studio album, which was underway. Other Rise Records artists include AFI, Swimmers, and fellow Reading and Leeds 2019 performers Pup, Of Mice and Men, and Paris, with the V, not the A. WTF videos for Of Mice and Men and Pup are on their way. Watch this space. Album number 6, entitled Sunnyland, was released in June of 2018. Their most popular record is their cover of Gautier's Somebody That You Used to Know, a record that I didn't think would work as well as it does as a kind of punk pop, emo pop record. That's currently sat on 19.2 million hits on YouTube. But their most popular records that they wrote, The Memory,
It's the memory.
I Swear This Time I Mean It,
I swear this time I mean it.
and Terrible Things,
Terrible things.
all have nearly 11 million hits on YouTube. And similar to these kind of other emo-y, pop-punky bands that I've covered before, like A Day to Remember or You Me at 6 or any of those kind of guys, their most popular records are their really emo-y ones, the really ballady ones. I don't think this is very reminiscent of their sound as a whole, so on that basis their most popular record is Jamie, It's All Over.
And please don't tell me that I'm dreaming, when all I ever wanted was to dream another sunset with you.
This is their 2nd time playing Reading and Leeds. Their first time was in 2014 when they sub-headlined on the Festival Republic stage just before Augustine's. This year they're back to play the main stage on the Sunday at Reading and the Friday at Leeds, just in between Youngblood and Lil Uzi Vert. Let's not beat around the bush with this one, guys. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not a big fan of their sound. I'm sorry if you're their biggest fan and I've just offended you. You know, let's not do another Bastille video. But I would probably rather go watch a mumble rapper than go and watch this. So the likelihood of me checking out their set is low. Not quite Bastille low, but low. On the likely to see scale, I'm gonna go with a 1 out of 10. What do you think? Have you seen Mayday Parade before? Will you be seeing them at this year's festival? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.